Hey guys, Greg here. I decided to make another video, and I thought probably the best thing to do would be to read you guys a book, because you're all very uneducated and you need to bone up on your, oh that sounds dirty, your classics. And so I went over to my shelf and I grabbed the first classic I could find, and I'm just going to read it to you. I don't care if it's long, I don't care if it uses big words, I don't care if you guys don't understand the complex plot. We're just gonna go for it, okay? Try and follow along. It's Green Eggs. No, it's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I don't think you're ready for Green Eggs and Ham quite yet. There's a lot of big words in that one. So, How the Grinch Stole Christmas by Dr. Seuss. Zeus? It's not Zeus, is it? By Dr. Seuss? Seuss? Okay. How do I read this to you? Okay, let's read it like this. Oh, my knees. Okay. Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot. But the Grinch who lived just north of Whoville did not. The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why, no one quite knows the reason. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. It could be, perhaps, that his shoes were too tight. But I think the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. That's really small. But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve hating the Whos, staring down from his cave with a sour, grinchly frown at the warm-lighted windows below in their town, for he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy now, hanging a mistletoe wreath. And they're hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas, it's practically here. Then he growled with his Grinch fingers nervously drumming, I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming. Oh, that's dirty. For tomorrow, he knew, all the Who girls and boys would wake bright and early. They'd rush for their toys, and then, oh the noise, 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 noise. That's one thing he hated, the noise, 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 noise. This is my favorite. It's like a big drum thingy. Yes. Then the Whos, young and old, would sit down to a feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast, 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 feast. And they would feast on Who pudding and rare Who roast beast, which was something the Grinch couldn't stand in the least. And then they'd do something he liked least of all. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, would stand close together. With Christmas bells ringing, they'd stand hand in hand, and the Whos would start singing. They'd sing and they'd sing and they'd sing, 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 sing. And the more the Grinch thought of this Who Christmas sing, the more the Grinch thought, I must stop this whole thing. Why, for 53 years I've put up with it now. I must stop this Christmas from coming. But how? And then he got an idea, an awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. Oh. This part's kind of like PG-13. I don't know if I can No. Oh, no. Oh, here's... Okay, we're gonna skip to here. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing, without presents at all. How did that happen? He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came! Somehow or other, it came just the same. Okay. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons, it came without tags, it came without packages, boxes, or bags. And he puzzled 3 hours till the puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more. And what happened then? Well, in Whoville, they say, the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. And the minute his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright, oh wow, this is, oh, phallic, the bright morning light. And then he brought back the toys and the food and the feast, and he himself, the Grinch, carved the roast beast. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was my selection of How the Grinch Stole Christmas by Dr. Ziss. But maybe when you're a bit more mature, I can read the rest to you, but no. There's some really bad stuff in there, and we don't even, oh, I can't even talk about that. So I hope you guys like this video. I might try reading more classics to you at a later date, if you guys enjoyed this, with Greg's censoring, of course, and so have a good day, everyone, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and yeah, see you guys.